Well, let's cross live to Washington now and get the very latest from Fraser Jackson, France 24's correspondent. Fraser, so tariffs of 104% on China. I mean, the White House is really piling the pressure on Beijing right now.
Yeah, and it's really a war of words, which is now being backed up by a war of actions. The Chinese say that they are prepared for this, that they are going to fight until the end. And really now we're looking to see which country will blink first. Donald Trump, though, definitely calling their bluff and definitely backing up what he said he would do if they didn't take down these retaliatory tariffs by midday on Tuesday, and is now slapping this additional 50% on top of all the other tariffs already on China, meaning that there are now 104% tariffs on China, including on top of the other tariffs that are already on China in the previous months. So this is going to have a massive impact here in the US, but also in China, of course. The US last year traded, it imported over $440 billion worth of goods, making China the US's second biggest import partner after Mexico. So it is a massive amount of trade which is going to be affected, and it's going to have an everyday impact on people here. A lot of course, things like electronics come from China, so that we've seen reports that iPhones now, the new iPhones, could end up costing well over $2,000, which is an extraordinary price hike from what they already are, and of course they're already expensive pieces of kit as well. So it's going to have an everyday impact on people, but Donald Trump says at the moment that he's open to negotiation. He said, we heard from the press secretary Caroline Leavitt not too long ago, who said that the White House is open to making tailor-made trade deals with every nation. He said that he's welcoming Beijing's call, but so far the Chinese have not called so far, and that's basically where we are at the moment.
Well, Fraser, just talk us through some of the reaction coming out of the US to this announcement now.
Well, of course, a lot of businesses are worried, a lot of smaller businesses in particular who rely on imports from China. But it's going to affect a vast swathe of things, really, not just electronics, but also a lot of clothing and other goods come from China as well. A lot of precursor elements come from China. So people really starting to worry here about the impact that these tariffs could have. You have to remember, of course, Donald Trump was elected in part because the people were concerned and worried about raising prices. He said that he would do what was necessary to make sure that the American cost of living went down. But so far, people are now bracing for these spikes in prices now. So it's going to be something to keep an eye on as to whether this has an impact politically on the Republican Party and Donald Trump more significantly, because of course his approval ratings could take a hit from this. He can't run for a third term in office, at least he's floated the idea of that, but constitutionally it is not possible for him to run for a third term in office. But we're going to be looking to the midterms now in 2026 to see this now 15-month or so runway as to whether this will have enough of a significant impact to damage the Republicans' chances in those midterms elections.
Fraser, good to get that update from you. Thanks so much for that.